St. Clare Inn was opened 7 years ago as a result of the Friends of St. Francis, which is our sponsoring board, trying to address the needs of homeless women who have diagnosed mental health issues. We opened in a rental about 15 blocks from here. We had 3 beds in a 2-bedroom spot. We cut one bedroom in half, and within the first month we were full. As a result of conversations that ensued, we decided we needed to open a larger facility, but one that was intimate and home-like, and therefore the place you're in right now with 5 bedrooms and 4 complete baths. We follow not a medical model here, but a communal model. So we share a common meal every night at around 5 o'clock. Every woman in the inn works with a member of the staff to prepare one meal a week. They take care of their own rooms, they take care of a portion of the house. It becomes their home while they're here. All of our funding is through fundraising opportunities. We don't get any government assistance here at St. Clare Inn, and so it's either free will offerings or we get grants or funds from different organizations that support the inn. Professionals outside of us know of our program, know of our facility, and then they will suggest to these women they would be a good candidate for St. Clare Inn.
Having referred clients here over the years, the feedback to me is that it is a warm, homey, comfortable environment. I've been in mental health for 25 years, and I can tell you this is not a typical representation about some of the housing options that exist. And I was especially impressed with the rehab focus, which enables a lot of these women to leave, and this is a good foothold for them for the next stage in their lives. So it's based upon those overall impressions that I continue to refer people.
I think the biggest thing they need is probably support and someone to really help them realize their strengths and things that they might have forgotten.
I came to St. Clare Inn because I was recently homeless and had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. It was a rainy day, I'll always remember that. And I arrived here and my caseworker greeted me at the door with the biggest smile. Just from that moment on, it was just wonderful. Like, just the support and the care and attention that I received from everybody here was fantastic.
I worked with women that have come here, and when I first met them, they were very lost and they had no idea what they wanted to do. They could remember how they even got here, and I worked with them throughout the year, and I've seen a lot of ups and downs. So it's not that they just walk into the door and everything goes perfect. They do have a lot of ups and downs. They sometimes go a little bit backwards, and then you kind of push them forward and help them realize what they're here to do and all the strengths they have and their goals. And eventually you see them transition into their own home, and they have gone into school or they go back into the workforce, and it's amazing.
The reality is with mental health there's still stigma. It's not like a broken foot. It's not like heart disease. It's not as sexy as some other illnesses. And even in this day and age, as much as we know what we know, and as civilized as we are, mental illness still has its stigma.
The St. Clare Inn wouldn't have been available, I probably would have had to go into a shelter. And then from there, I don't know. This place, St. Clare Inn, has given me the stability and the ability to almost recreate myself. I was able to move out a year later, live on my own. I've gone back to school. My relationships have grown and blossomed. And a lot of these skills that I learned here in this house.
It's a place where they can find a second chance and a place where they can find that there are people who care for them and want them to see themselves succeed, to live with their mental health issue, but to begin to reintegrate themselves back into society, to see themselves as part of the world that they live in as opposed to just out there.